Hey there, so today I'm going to show you this awesome thing. Look at this. This is the Munson Avenger. I've got another video of a Munson guitar, the link in the description. That was the Tempest, but this is the Avenger. The guys at Munson have very kindly loaned me a couple of their guitars to just really have a proper run through. I really appreciate having the time to spend with these instruments. And I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on this guitar. Drop it in the comments. Please like, follow the channel, because I really appreciate your input. This is, well, I mean, looking at the shape, you can quite clearly tell what this is, I guess, inspired by. That's right, BC Rich. But no, so it's this is the Avenger. Munson Guitars, just to make you aware, they are a kind of custom, bespoke UK guitar builder. Jon and Carl Munson run the show. The great thing about Munson Guitars is that you can design your guitars basically however you want. This guitar essentially is a template. It's a template, you can change everything on here. I've also got to say, big up Munson Guitars. This is left-handed, come on. This is rare. I've got two left-handed guitars to pick from. What's going on? Because they sent me the other one. As an added bonus for the lefties, they're taking off 5% off any of their bills, which is awesome. You don't hear about this, do you? When do you hear about lefties getting a deal? Come on. And again, like I mentioned in the Tempest video, custom guitars, it can be overwhelming. And why would you choose one designer over the other, particularly when you're competing with the massive brands? Hopefully what you'll see in this video is that if you choose to, have a chat with Munson and like the look of this guitar or the Tempest or whatever, if you just scope their website, hopefully you'll see that you are basically going to be able to get what you want and a really decent price point considering the custom market. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we'll have a real good close-up of this guitar to look at all the specs. Then I'll do some tones so you can hear what this thing sounds like. I've got also a recorded track so you can hear like a direct in recording. And then we'll just, get a real good feel for what this guitar can offer. Let's scope out the Avenger. Up close and personal, let's go. So let's scope out this Munson Avenger. Here we go. This is one of 4 of Munson Guitars' custom range. They also have the Tempest, the Mosquito and the Marauder. Check their website if you want to have a full look at everything they've got going on. But let's spec this guitar out. We've got a single piece of ash as the body, an aluminium scratch plate. The neck is North American maple. Looking at the pickups, we've got single coil at the neck and the middle position with a humbucker at the bridge with an awesome feature I want to show you in the live sounds when we get to it. Just going up the neck now, the fretboard is a material called Richlite, which is compressed paper, interestingly, and the inlays are aluminium. And you can customize the inlays. Looking at the headstock, we've got locking tuners, we've got the Munson logo, looking sweet. And we're going to travel up this guitar. As you can see, we've got 3 switches, 2-tone, 1 volume, 5-way switch selector. Really versatile sound, and all this can be modded. You can spec whatever you want, really. You can have whatever configuration you want for these guitars, and that's the amazing thing with Munson. Look at that top view, it looks fantastic. Going to the back of the guitar, you get a really good look at the wood grain, which is a feature I personally really appreciate. We've got a bolt-on neck with 4 stainless steel machine bolts. It's got a dual action adjustable truss rod. This has strings going through the body, but if you want it going through the bridge, you can sort that out as well. The neck is, I think this is kind of a roasted maple, and it's got a really cool, like zebra line style finish. I mean, and I gotta say, it feels and looks like such a high quality instrument. Loving it. Okay, so we've seen the Avenger. We know what it looks like. What does it sound like? We're gonna test it out now. We've got a 5 selector switch here. It sounds like you're getting those expected Strat sounds until you hit position 4, which is an awesome kind of offset cocked wah sound I'd describe it as. I'll demonstrate it in a bit. Volume, 2-tone controls. Let's see what it does. Come on. sounds wicked, man. Just really full tone. I hope you're kind of getting that. These are Munson's own pickups. They've made them. They haven't given me a name for them. I guess they're just Munson pickups. So like I said, we got the humbucker, we got the single coils. Just a really nice, full, clean sound. This is, again, this is on the clean setting on the amp. Yeah, just really clear. And the humbucker, I don't know if it's coming across on video. It really pushes through. It's a really nice addition to have the 2 single coils with a humbucker. This offset sound, I don't know how they've done it. I spoke to Jon Munson. He wasn't quite sure how this has happened, but sometimes it doesn't really matter as long as it sounds cool. It's like this weird kind of... So you got this weird kind of offset sound, and then you can really hit it, make it real punchy with that bridge pickup. It just sounds wicked. It sounds stratty, but not. It sounds so different to my Strat and just what you'd expect from a traditional Strat sound. This is his own instrument. It's hard to describe, but I hope you can hear. It's got that kind of stratty sound, but with something a little bit different. I guess the purpose of Munson is that you can tailor whatever sound you want. If you just want a feel of a Strat with a sound of something else, like maybe you don't want that traditional Strat sound, you want P90s in it. You can stick P90s, you can stick whatever you want in this thing. You can stick whatever switching options you want, whatever tone options you want. This is just kind of a bass level to get a vibe for what the instruments play and sound like, but ultimately create what you like. And the clean sounds fantastic on here. As a bass level though, I gotta say, it sounds fantastic, really comfortable to play. I love the fact that it's a proper chunk of wood. It feels like you're holding something substantial and playing something awesome. This rich light fretboard just feels fantastic. It feels really comfortable to play. I've never played this before, getting hold of Munson guitars, and just sounds wicked. Love it. Let's see what this thing does if you want a bit of gain out of it. Come on. I'm going to show you this kind of offset sound. It's really hard to describe, it just sounds wicked, man. But I love having this option. You can have this kind of, it almost helps build anticipation. With just this stock model, you can get real nice clean, real awesome dirty, if you want a real awesome kind of dirty rhythm, but also for the kind of lead little things, it sounds great for that. But again, it's got this, it's hard to describe, just this real clear sound that cuts through really nicely. Particularly if you're in a band where it's just one guitar, you know, one guitar for the lead and rhythm. This is where that versatility really benefits you, isn't it? And it's been awesome to play these things. I love it. That was the sound of this Avenger in the room. Let me know your thoughts. But what we're going to do now is we're going to check out some direct-in recordings to hear what it sounds like. It gives you a bit of a vibe as to what you're getting when if you want to record with this thing. Again, these are Munson's pickups. They've made these pickups, so it'll be really interesting to hear your thoughts on the sound, particularly on the direct-in recording. So let's check it out. Come on. And there we go, that is the Munson Avenger. I'd really like to know your thoughts after hearing the sounds and getting a bit of a close-up. What do you think of this guitar? What would you do differently? So personally for me, I gotta say, this guitar is fantastic. It's been amazing to get to play this guitar. Let's broach the elephant in the room. It looks like a Strat, and I guess it's a common thing, isn't it, for builders to go with that Strat type. But Munson, I would say they've made it their own. When you pick up this guitar, it feels very different to my Strat. I'll make that really clear. It feels very different. It's its own beast. And I'll be honest with you, it's been really difficult to have an unbiased opinion on this guitar because I have a Strat and I absolutely love my Strat. So I made kind of a decision to just not play it whilst I've had this guitar so I can be as honest as I can. Doing that, I've got to be honest and say this is a fantastic instrument to play, and the fact you can just customize it's an awesome offer. Absolutely awesome offer. Yes, we're talking custom guitar prices. You're going to be dropping a few quid for this, but comparable to other custom builds, I would say you're getting a fantastic deal if you go for a Munson custom. There are a few things I would change, but that is the point of these guitars. You can change as much as you'd want. Some of the things I love the aluminium scratch plate, and I spoke to Jon Munson. He said you can get some designs on here if you want as well. They can do engravings. I love the neck. It's a slightly thinner neck to the Tempest, so for me personally that's a bit more comfortable. The pickups sound great. One of the big features I love about Munson guitars is the fact that wood grain is a feature. Absolutely love that, and the color choices are just vast, and if you want to just sculpt a specific color, I think with one guitar what they did is they infused it with gold, so the clearer bits had like a gold kick to them, and then they had the main color over it, and that guitar looks amazing. I love the aluminium fret dots. the fact that these can be customized, such an awesome feature. And it looks really cool. I hope it comes across on the video well. It just looks awesome. It's just a fantastic instrument. And that's the thing, within the custom world there can be so much choice, but what I'd say to you right now, as I said to you in the Tempest video, if you liked anything you saw or heard, check out Munson Guitars. All the links are in the description box if you'd like to reach out to them. And I would encourage you to, if you like anything you've seen or heard, give them a shout. They're happy to chat. They work to you direct. That's the fantastic thing as well. You don't just chuck a design off, hope this guitar comes back to you in the way you want. They will work with you directly, and that is such a fantastic thing to have when you're getting an instrument that will hopefully last you a lifetime. And you know, you want to be feeling awesome about the instrument, because they're a personal thing, aren't they? Guitars are really personal things. It's been a real pleasure to have this and the Tempest to just play and really get a feel for, and you can get as bespoke as you want when you work with Munson. That's the vibe I'm getting. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Big up Munson Guitars. Massive thanks to you guys for watching. Yeah, take it easy guys.